Alright, so if you guys remember a while back, I completed Superliminal, and now we're going to be doing the Platinum grind, so let me tell y'all what the Platinums are. So, well, first we have the new modes added, which is finish all challenges in challenge mode and finish developer commentary mode for the gold, and then beat the game in under 35 minutes for the Superliminal, which I already did speedrunner, which is beat the game in under an hour. I did that before I streamed. Sugar crash, break a soda can, empty all fire extinguishers, find all secret chest pieces, drink all sodas, find the hidden trophy, pull all the fire alarms, fail at throwing away trash, congratulations on doing something. And yeah, so that's all the stuff that we got to do, which apparently the pull off fire alarms is 2.2% ultra rare, which it doesn't seem too hard because I found all of them while I was speed running. My controller is about to die, so that means I will not be talking the stream, sadly, so you guys just get to watch everything happen without commentary. I'm sorry. But it's what I gotta do to ensure that my controller does not die. So, hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I'll talk once my controller is fully charged.
Hello, and welcome to the Superliminal Developer Commentary. I'm Albert, Game Director of Superliminal. Myself and the rest of the team will be popping up every now and then as you play. With subtitles open, you can see who is talking and what their role on the game is.
Our patent-pending Somnosculpt technology provides safe and effective dream therapy while you rest in the comfort of our flagship clinic. Located right next to the secondary overflow parking lot at the University Medical Centre. Somnosculpt, we'll make your dreams come true.
Hi, my name's Chris. I was the producer and designer on Superliminal.
Hi, this is Will O'Neill, and I was the writer on Superliminal.
Okay, so that very beginning of Superliminal is actually one of the last parts we finished. Throughout.
A lot of people ask about how the resizing mechanic works. The concepts are actually quite easy. To keep an object looking the same, assume if we move the...
Hey, this is Matt. I did the music and sound. This very first jazz piece in the game is called I Wonder, and if it sounds at all familiar to you, that's because you just heard its melody and chord progression in the Somnosculpt TV jingle back at the start of the game, which I called
Hi, I'm Logan, and I'm level designer on Superliminal. A difference with the main resizing mechanic in this game is how much freedom it gives the player. This puzzle is a good example. In most puzzle games, if you put an object on a button in this scenario, the object doesn't need to be moved anymore. The key to unlock the door removes the key from the problem space. But unfortunately, in our game, you can just turn around and grab the object.
Hi, my name is Alex, and I perform gameplay programming on Superliminal. When I joined the project, there weren't really any menus except the absolute bare minimum to get the player into the game, and there wasn't any keyboard support either. So the first order of business was to add proper mouse and keyboard support to the title and pause menus. The hardest part was supporting switching between the two on the fly, because you never know when the player is going to do it, and it could lock them out of the game. With that foundation laid, I started working on controller support. In terms of the menus, there wasn't much work to do. The pad basically acts like a keyboard. But gameplay was quite a different story. As we approached launch, we all agreed to make controllers feel as good as mouse and keyboard. I wrote a bunch. In the end, I made it so looking around accelerates the longer the stick is pressed, and behaves differently based on whether you are looking vertically or horizontally, and also while you are holding an object. Probably the biggest change was a quote-unquote auto-lock feature, which draws the focus to a grabbable object as your cursor gets closer to it. All these changes culminate.
When we were playtesting, we realized that players were getting tripped up on different aspects of the resize mechanic. So we tried to make each puzzle in this level teach a specific action. The cheese puzzle is our way of forcing players to make something from very small to very big, and the puzzle after that is the opposite. This broken window puzzle is to teach you how to make things small and fit through a hole, but at a distance, so you can't simply walk up to it.
Rational explanation in your post-procedural survey. Completed surveys may be eligible for a gift card.
We had this looping hallway for a while, but it was very nondescript and players got confused on where they were and they would get turned around. So our artist Steve helped mock up some windows and landmarks so people can tell where they are. Immediately, we found that playtesters weren't getting lost. Our core game mechanic is so novel that we immediately drew comparisons to other quasi-sci-fi puzzle games. And, since our game is about playing with and subverting expectations, we wanted to lean into that and start the first level with a kind of test chamber aesthetic, and immediately break that going forward. Narratively, this space is what Dr. Pierce planned to have his dream therapy program look like before it all went wrong.
Please stand by for polite recognition on your completion of the Somnosculpt orientation. You did it. To maximize the time allotted for your therapeutic journey, please do not delay in proceeding through the final doorway as indicated.
The reason we ended up with this sleep clinic section is because we wanted to convince players that they might have actually woken up from the dream. So we don't have any dreamlike mechanics you can play with until you get to the vending machine. Later on,
We want the first moment of people walking into this hallway to...
So my brief for the jazz part of this soundtrack was always to do my best to emulate the iconic solo jazz piano sound of the great Bill Evans. For that, I listened to an album called Alone. My process was to try to compose my own superliminal jazz standards. I fleshed out the first chorus and melody. Later on, I workshopped and recorded with my good friend John Reeves. And I'm so glad I did because his piano skills are so much better than mine.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk to you about being special. So special, in fact, that we have no idea where you are. But not to worry, we're working on it.
Hi, my name is Ryan, and I was the principal artist on Superliminal. Optical's Pink Hotel Hallway was the first area we nailed down visually and served as a starting point for how we approached the art for the rest of the game. We wanted enough decoration for it to be interesting to the player, yet it couldn't have too much visual noise, or else the player would get lost and overwhelmed. We made interactable objects the complementary color of the surrounding environment, which helped them pop more and feel more important. After we were happy with how this part of the game felt, the rest of the locales came together much quicker, and we required less iteration.
You prefer frequent updates to being reminded that you are completely lost.
Hi, my name is Phil Fortier, and I was the graphics programmer on Superliminal, and I also worked on some of the Easter egg design. So in this...
Before you grab the moon in the next room, please notice that it looks quite far away. An interesting fact is that it actually isn't that far at all. But because the moon's position is moving with your position, it seems to be infinitely far away.
You should also find a variety of emergency exit signs that should lead you to them.
This puzzle has the problem of requiring the room to not have a ceiling, which resulted with players wanting to escape the room. In a later update, we added a secret area above this room and a bunch of other secret areas based on where we saw players going.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In the event that this elevator does not wake you up, please don't interact with anything that strikes you as psychologically significant, as we will no longer have any way of control.
This is an automated message for all patients who attempted to use an alternate pathway to access the next phase of Somnasculpt therapy, but who have become trapped in a dream state paradox instead. Your decisions imply a failure of orientation, which reflects negatively on the standard orientation protocol. You will rectify this failure immediately.
So the standard orientation protocol character is obsessed with proper orientation, and that makes her kind of thematically antagonistic to the idea of truth being, intrinsically tied to perspective. But to me, the fun part of it was writing her as being cruel without there being any actual malice to it. Like, she has nothing against you personally. Her programming simply can't see beyond proper orientation as being the only thing of any value to a Somnosculpt patient whatsoever.
An early challenge we had for creating the art for Cubism was how to approach the space and make sense of it. We started taking it a bit too literally. For example, how can we make sense of the door being so high up? Why would it be built this way? The solution we arrived at was simply not to make sense of it, because it shouldn't. We created a simple museum aesthetic that wouldn't get in the player's way of experimenting with and enjoying the puzzles. Sometimes keeping it simple is the way to go.
Between the colorful dream spaces, we have these, what we call back areas. These back areas serve as the backdrop to everything. They are where the dream spaces are built, and also the service hallways in between them. We wanted to give them a colder, darker feel to contrast with other spaces in the game. But we
Hi there, I'm Steve. I'm the art director of Superliminal. Originally, we had little plaques indicating exhibits within the museum, but we felt it was a little bit too on the nose, so to speak. You are the main exhibit, so I imagine the players wandering around a game with an exhibit plaque hanging around their necks.
Please note that a reluctance to volunteer.
Not all of our interesting perspective moments can be built into puzzles. Some are just great moments that break your expectations. This level interprets a cube in multiple different ways, and even though none of these are difficult puzzles, they all work together to create a whole series of back-to-back surprise moments. It was fun finding the balance of making it feel like someone was messing with you, without making it feel like the cube is sentient.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and despite touring the Waterfall Serenity Zone in the previous section you've just completed,
This level came about because we explored the idea of the game being an anthology of different stories, one story for each level. This level was the horror level, and I immediately knew what it would be about, getting the player to be scared of their own shadow. None of the scares are actually real, but the player doesn't know that right away. We scrapped the anthology idea, but this level worked so well that we kept it. One aspect we wanted to explore and draw from was movie scene cuts, basically how a match cut in a movie might make sense in a game. This next moment is a good example. Carefully watch the cloud in the distance. You'll see that it cuts to a new scene.
Boo!
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk more about the feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt I mentioned before. You feel this way because you want the kind of happy life you see all around you. The kind you know everyone else is enjoying. And that's exactly why we're here to help.
Warning, you were advised to
The object used in this puzzle was originally a flashlight, but unfortunately, because of how the mechanic works, it always placed the flashlight at the end of the room, which is not a particularly useful position for a flashlight. We tried a couple of things, but finally decided to switch to an object that could glow from both ends.
Did you know that unintentional multi-dream layering occurs in less than 1%
When I
of
prototyped this
patients?
part, there was
This
going to be a
correlates
shadow of a
strongly
monster
with
on the
the
wall
99%
that turned out to be a bunch
patients
of
who
random
are able
objects
to
when the
follow
lights turned
similar
on.
instructions from
The shadow
standard
always looked silly though,
orientation
so
protocol.
eventually the reveal became the blood actually being red paint.
This room was one of the biggest technical challenges we had in the game.
Originally, this was one huge room, but turning our dynamic lights all on abruptly killed the frame rate, so we ended up chopping the room into smaller areas so we could hide and unhide objects from the player's view once the lights turned back on. This would lessen the amount of objects getting hit by lights at a given time, thus saving on performance.
Yeah, I remember Phil even tried teleporting the player to a completely new room, but that change-up was a bit too visually obvious, and we eventually realized that chopping up the room was the answer.
We wanted to do a unique alarm clock for each level, but this is the only one that survived that idea.
Part of breaking expectations is changing your definition of an object. A door, which usually keeps people out, becomes a flight of stairs if it is cloned enough times.
Attention. Dr. Pierce requires you to note the following risks.
Yeah, so this right-click to return sign that I bet you didn't even notice is one of the most unread signs in the game. It comes up later, and it's also one of the most unread signs in the game there, too.
About the lengths of hallways and other side effects which have not yet been discovered or which cannot be understood.
Let's talk about the smiley face. Because our goal was to break people's expectations, we prototyped a lot of weird moments like these. Some of them didn't work because they felt too meta. They would actually take people out of the game experience. This one, however, stayed because it was just subtle enough and playful enough that you could see it as a bout of insanity.
Aside from the core resizing mechanic, I think cloning the objects is one of the more immediately enjoyable mechanics that we put into the game. When we ran playtests, this one would always have people smiling.
Warning. Dr. Pierce is frantically submitting numerous spelling and grammar mistakes into the standard orientation protocol in a desperate attempt to counsel you. I have no subroutine to correct these errors, but I cannot compromise the integrity of the standard orientation protocol. You will not receive these messages. They would not make sense regardless. Attention. Dr. Pierce continues to input significant errors.
Players may notice the motif of the repeating purple hallway found throughout Clone. We wanted the player to have this feeling of, have I been here before? This seems pretty familiar. But we didn't want it to be too easy, or to be 100% unclear. So we introduced differences such as lighting, prop placement, and hallway length. That way, for most players, it was something chewing away at the back of their minds, as opposed to being blatantly obvious.
Lots of credit here to Max Hoarth, who plays the role of Dr. Glenn Pierce, for really nailing this bizarre line in an impressively short number of takes. We were totally prepared to have him record the words in like their logical order and rearrange them after the fact, but his performance of doing it correctly, incorrectly, was phenomenal.
And buts, no ifs or look good.
This room kind of happened by accident. We originally just put a cloud video texture as placeholder as a way to expand on the cloud motif. It ended up working so well and fitting the tone so well that we made this a private theater room in the sleep clinic. It evokes a nostalgic and relaxing but slightly creepy feeling which seemed to fit the game perfectly.
And discontinue whatever you were doing immediately prior to that.
The sound effects that probably took the most tweaking were definitely all associated with the resizable objects. For them, I had to make a collision matrix so that the sound of you dropping a box or a cube would smoothly change from its smallest to its largest size and anywhere in between. So to achieve that, there were lots of different layers of the sounds, lots of automated pitch shifting, speeding up, slowing down, lots of crossfading between different layers of the sound, and a lot of trial and error to get it feeling right inside the game.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In addition to continuing and discontinuing as mentioned earlier, please also disregard any unsettling experiences that you may have recently had. Everything should have now reverted to being soothing and therapeutic. If this is not the case, you may be receiving this message in error. Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to read you my favourite inspirational quote by me. The worst thing you can do is focus.
This puzzle existed for a long time, but it took a while to figure out what the art was going to be, because the bouncy castle used to just be a weird L-shaped block. Eventually we landed on the pool motif and the bouncy castle, and added a little bit where you go inside the vent.
Whatever you do, don't focus on that.
Because we have portals that you can resize, the player can freely change their own size. This actually created a design problem because you could never predict what size the player was supposed to be. And if we dynamically changed the size of the geometry later on in the level, things could break really easily. So instead, we added these portals, like this doorway over here, which changes size in order to resize you back to the normal scale of a human.
Changing the player size through portals has a couple of weird side effects when it comes to programming. You have the obvious ones, such as needing to change the player collider, movement speed, jump height, and mantling distance. You have a couple of less obscure ones, such as needing to change the camera's far and near clip planes, so geometry is less likely to clip through your camera as you get smaller. Another interesting one we'll talk about later. Another weird thing about player resizing is that gravity is actually constant across all sizes. So imagine you're in the perspective of an ant, and a giant shoe is coming down from the sky to step on you. That shoe in your mind might take a couple seconds, but in real life, it would be instant. Whatever size you are, large objects traveling through space should feel like they are moving slowly. So when we change the player size, we're actually also adjusting gravity in order to compensate for this as well. This is physically incorrect, but this feels better for the player.
So that's my cat. His name is Finn, and he's a good boy. And we only had a day or two left before finishing the game, and we needed to figure out what kind of posters to put in our elevators. So I decided to have a little bit of fun with it, and this is by far my favorite, of course. The Cardboard Lovers Association also makes a nice little nod to the Cardboard Dollhouse.
The emergency exit protocol is the shortest lived character in the game, but my heart really goes out to him. Because just like a triangle player in an orchestra, he has precisely one job and he waits patiently for his moment to do it, only of course to have it snatched away just as that moment arrives. I think many people can identify with this feeling.
Error analysis complete. You are exhibiting signs consistent with an increase in fear, hopelessness, and frustration. This is inconceivable, as somnasculpt therapy is proven to correlate with a decrease in these emotions. Hypothesis: patient was improperly oriented. Conclusion: impossible. Reformulating. Improved hypothesis: patient requires additional somnasculpt therapy. Conclusion: emergency exit protocol cannot proceed. Emergency exit protocol has been emergency destroyed. Instruction: continue with Somnasculpt therapy indefinitely on an independent basis, as all orientation resources have been exhausted. This concludes your standard orientation protocol. Goodbye.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. Thank you for completing the Somnasculpt Standard Orientation Protocol. Before you begin the first phase of therapy, I'd like to briefly describe the finite and fragile nature of the dream state.
We had all these surprise moments prototyped, and so I wondered what it would feel like if we had a whole level of surprise moments. I wanted it to be fast-paced. The working title for this level is Chase. This is the boss level of the game, basically. It's inspired by the third act of the movie Brazil, how it gets crazier and faster paced over time.
Of course, nothing is more challenging than the difficulty of changing perspective, of fundamentally altering your perceptions in a way that will enable you to face dire, trial-by-fire scenarios with solutions that could not be found otherwise.
Throughout the game really goes through a significant transformation, but the piano is always there to guide you. Even as the music becomes darker and more electronic, it always has the melody, or at least a really significant role to play. It changes as you progress through the game. I switched to different types of piano, starting out with a piano Bill Evans famously recorded on. Later, switching to a more modern sounding instrument. I double it with prepared piano sounds sometimes. I use felt piano, gradually more reverbs and delays as the game evolves, but at the heart of each piece is the piano.
I would audibly respond, but my controller died, so I cannot use my microphone. That head nod was me agreeing though.
Finally, while we respect the unique progress of every patient, you must understand that it is possible to completely exhaust your supply of dreams, thereby entering a state in which you will not be able to wake up, even with the help of triggering mechanisms.
The original idea for Labyrinth was to explore earlier areas, but with a new spin on them. Sometimes it was a matter of adding new interactive moments to turn things on their head, while for others, we would take existing locales and give them a new lick of paint and set dressing. Something familiar, yet fresh and unexpected.
That instability is perfect for the mood and for general world building too. Conceptually, different patients will be bringing different experiences with them into the dream state, and we wanted to reflect that.
So when I joined the project, this infinite elevator sequence wasn't actually infinite. It was just a very large block of, 20 by 10 elevators. And the performance, as a result, wasn't very good. And the illusion could be ruined if you walked all the way to one side. So one of the things I did was actually make it infinite. So there's a much smaller block of real elevators, and the player gets teleported seamlessly by portals on each end. And so the end result is an infinite elevator sequence that you can just go in one direction forever.
Please listen carefully for the sound of an alarm clock, which will automatically play if you are approaching a destabilizing dream weight.
So coming up with the way to actually make the portal and the portal make sense for the player was a really tough problem. And we iterated on this for weeks with input from all different team members. So it was really a group effort. But it was important to get it right because this is one of the pivotal moments in the game. And then another thing we had to do was figure out how to make these worlds degrade in a way that fit with the game's look and feel. And one day while prototyping, I just happened to accidentally assign a light map texture to one of the walls in the room. And I really liked the way it looked. Light map textures are textures generated by the engine Aqua to help with realistic writing. So anyway, we ended up using this. So when the world degrades, the shafts of light breaking through the walls into the rooms, and that effect is actually driven by a light map texture from one of the other levels. This spatio-temporal moment of wonder is brought to you by the very long but invisible rectangular portals tucked behind these empty windows, looking out into other parts of the level you may soon travel to.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce.
This final level was designed with the idea of removing depth perception entirely. All the visuals are flat.
I found myself in a place where I understood that each of us begins as nothing, where everything I perceived was shaped by seeing it exactly the way I wanted to. White space. But in white space, I also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine. Because with a lifetime of life itself...
Since the universe that the players inhabit is seemingly created in almost a kit-bash way while within Somnosculpt, it was a unique challenge to show the players truly a peek behind the curtains of the system. A blank canvas, a scratch document, an empty sticky note with some notes, little things creatively interspersed throughout. I think I derived some of the inspiration for what happens when you're playing a VR game and suddenly the game crashes to a totally white space. That feeling of disorientation, even though you understand the world around you is an illusion.
Negative space is another concept related to changing expectations and changing your perceptions of an object. This puzzle works really well because the solution is obvious in retrospect, but it takes people a couple of seconds in order to figure out. We actually had to add the looping hallway because without it, people would run out of things to do and immediately start rubbing their bodies against the walls and come to the solution almost immediately.
If this is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a place where a different point of view could make anything possible? Isn't that why you came here?
Sub. Hi.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and by now you may have realised that all of this has happened exactly the way it was supposed to.
This last section was something that Logan and I worked together on for a really long time. When I first saw it, I had this great feeling for how it should be like a really nice, impactful moment. And so I got this really awe-inspiring, inspirational music to put behind it, and Logan absolutely hated it. I stuck to my guns and asked him to stick with it for a while and play it for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, and see how things went. And he ended up totally coming around to my side of the game. Initially, we were unsure if we went for this kind of pure feeling that it would just be really hokey. I ended up reading this essay. on Television, written by David Foster Wallace. And it really kind of encouraged me to kind of get over that sort of postmodern, too cool for anything aesthetic, and to just really go gung-ho into sort of rewarding something really nice.
This level was created early on. I liked the idea of giving the player some time to think about their journey rather than ending the game immediately, and I knew film-like cuts would be perfect for revisiting their experience through the game. Chris initially suggested a song for reference, and at first I hated it. I kept listening to it though, and eventually grew to love the song. Matt came up with a track that is even better than the reference material, and it fit perfectly.
Your life will always be a struggle, and you will always have problems. But today, you have the chance to see things differently. Even though it meant facing obstacles that seemed impossible at first, you thought outside the box, and you overcame them. Because you saw things from every angle, you understood them for what they really were. Because you kept moving forward, no matter how far off the path you were told you were headed, or how unexpected it became, you found your way. In a few minutes, you'll be back in the real world, and some part of you will say that none of this was real. So how could it have really meant anything? But just like the power of perspective itself, it will have been as real as you believed it to be. All you've got to do is wake up.
Alright, my peeps, so that was the first achievement done so far. That's right, that entire thing was only one achievement, and then we had to play through the entire game again to unlock the next one for new modes. So that one was Finish Developer Commentary mode, which I figured would be easier than the challenge mode, because the challenge mode is significantly more annoying because it's challenge mode. That one I just got to play through the game, didn't have to worry about my time and stuff like that. But in challenge mode, I'm assuming it's gonna be a bit harder because there's things that I gotta do. So I'll probably tackle these starting with like the easiest, which would have the less challenges, all the way to the hardest, which would have the most challenges. So that's what we got planned. Yeah. So I'm gonna go eat some food, and I'll be right back. You guys can sit with your thoughts for a little bit. I'll be back maybe 20 minutes. Sit with your thoughts. Alright, I'm back. So, it's time to start the challenge modes. I'm wondering what the challenge is, because I genuinely have no clue. I've done zero research on this at all. Okay. So what's the challenge?
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and despite touring the Waterfall Serenity Zone in the previous section you've just completed, you may still be experiencing feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt. Why do I feel like everything is going wrong, even when the sun is shining?
Oh my god. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. So I can only use 7 jumps. And I can only grab one thing. Alright. Okay. You can't interact with it.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk more about the feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt I mentioned before.
This is the millionth time I've played through this, Andrew. You are not trolling me, my guy.
And you know everyone else is enjoying. And that's exactly why we're here to help.
You're a little late to the party if you want to troll me. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay,
Warning.
I'm assuming that
You
the
were
only
advised
thing
to
that
subject
it's gonna let me
yourself to
grab is
explosive
this one,
mental
because
overload by
I
descending
need
into
to grab
additional
it.
dreams, but have now descended into a dream within a dream instead, disorienting yourself even further.
Okay.
You are responsible for failing to make this crucial distinction.
Oh my god. Come on. Oh god, okay, I am currently out of jumps now. Let's hope I don't need any more. Because I genuinely do not remember if I needed any more for this game. Or at least for this area. I do. Ah, hold on. What? That was a hair on my fucking toast. Alright, so I think if I jump like here. Yup, only one. Okay. Let's go over here. I don't need to jump for this part, I can kind of just walk past it. There we go. Okay. This I need to jump for. If I were to mess that up, I would need to restart the entire thing.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk more about the feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt I mentioned before. You feel this way because you want the kind of happy life you see all around you, the kind you know everyone else is enjoying. And that's exactly why we're here to help.
Warning. You were advised to subject yourself to explosive mental overload by descending into additional dreams, but have now descended into a dream within a dream instead, disorienting yourself even further. You are responsible for failing to make this crucial distinction.
Okay, I cannot fuck up this jump this time. I think that will always take 3 jumps. Yep, that's right. I can't bring that with me. Alright, I just gotta find my way around the darkness now. Here it is. What? Okay. Where am I supposed to not jump at? I don't know. Okay. You know. That part that I said will always take 3 jumps actually will only take 2. If you do it correctly. Currently munching on toast. I'm a toast muncher.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk more about the feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt I mentioned before. You feel this way because you want the kind of happy life you see all around you, the kind you know everyone else is enjoying. And that's exactly why we're here to help.
Warning. You were advised to subject yourself to explosive mental overload by descending into additional dreams, but have now descended into a dream within a dream instead, disorienting yourself even further. You are responsible for failing to make this crucial distinction.
Okay. I jump here, right here, on this part, and it vaults me up. And I just gotta do a quick little wrap around right there. There you go, see? Instead of at 5, we're at 4 right now. That's what we needed to do. We're zooming now. Hell yeah. Okay, so the boxes are right here. Ah! I hit something. Whoops. I appear to have made a whoopsie daisy. Well, you know what? Fuck this. We're gonna start from the beginning. All right, because I don't feel like doing that. So we're starting from induction. Right. Oh, it's timing me.
Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnasculpt.
Oh, my shoulder's itchy.
Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation will adapt you to eyelids, our interactive, lucid induction dream state in which you retain full consciousness and control.
Okay. You know what, you fucking block. Alright, listen here. Listen here, motherfucker. Okay.
Confirmed. You can move freely, interact with surrounding objects, and listen to messages from your patient care team. Please note that I am the standard orientation protocol, and that my voice has been explicitly chosen to remind you that I am not a part of your patient care team. I do not care.
Damn. She's kind of a bitch. Bitch moment. What am I, like, supposed to speedrun this fucking thing? Or, like, what's going on? How small that fucking cheese got.
During eyelids, you will lose the ability to awaken suddenly due to realizing that this is a dream. Evidence: I have already informed you that this is a dream. You did not wake up. Please complete the remaining orientation activities. All environments perceived during eyelids should reflect a typical mental state. If you believe your mental state was compromised by Somnasculpt, please provide a comprehensive, rational explanation in your post-procedural survey. Completed surveys may be eligible for a gift card.
I want a gift card.
Please stand by for polite recognition on your completion of the Somnasculpt orientation. You did it. To maximize the time allotted for your therapeutic journey, please do not delay in proceeding through the final doorway as indicated.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I did select level. Okay. There we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now we got it in the bag. Okay. Nope. Ow, I hit my hand. Okay, I can only get 2 grabs here.
Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnasculpt. Your progress
wait, what?
may be monitored by qualified specialists.
Okay, hold on. So I can get 2 grabs?
Terms of service accepted.
But only
Congratulations on
0
falling
and
asleep.
0 jumps.
Welcome to
Okay, hold
Somnasculpt.
on.
Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists.
God
This
damn it.
orientation. Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnasculpt. Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation will adapt you to eyelids, our interactive, lucid induction dream state
on, maybe
in
I
which
can get
you
it.
retain full consciousness and control.
Maybe I can get it. No. No, I can't.
Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnasculpt. Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation will adapt you to eyelid. Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnasculpt.
let me make a
Your
ramp.
progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation will adapt you to eyelids. Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnasculpt. Your progress may be monitored by qualified. Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnasculpt. Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. Terms of service accepted. Congratulations. Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnasculpt. Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation will adapt you
Come
to
on.
eyelids, our interactive,
Give me
lucid
up,
induction
bro,
dream state in which
please.
you retain full consciousness. Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnasculpt. Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation
getting
will
me up.
adapt you to eyelids, our interactive. Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnasculpt. Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation will
damn it.
adapt. Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnasculpt. Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnasculpt. Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation will adapt you to. Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnasculpt. Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists.
Yes. Does this work? It does. Okay, I have 2 grabs and 2 jumps for this one. 2 grabs and 2 jumps. 1 grab. 2 grab. One jump, 2 jump. Nice. 1 singular grab is all I get for this one. But luckily for this one, that's all that it needs. Or not. Hold on. Hold on, I have to use the shadow to know where I'm gonna put this down at. Oh, dude, why did it have to make it so difficult? The fuck? Wait, hold on, what if I have it put it down? Oh, man. It suddenly became extremely difficult for no reason. I see what I must do. I have to place it like right on the edge there so that it like falls over. Ah. Okay. Hold on. Place it on the edge so that it falls over. Yes! Nice. 2 grabs, 1 jump. Can only grab this twice. Okay. So here's the first one. Wait, hold on. Maybe I have to get really close to it. Just so that it can start off really big. And drop it and grab it. One jump. No. Okay, I'm onto something. I just need to make it so unbelievably larger. It's not large enough. Yeah, it's not. Okay, hold on. Grab the cheese. Come over here. Drop it. Grab it. The timing has to be so impeccably perfect. Drop it. Grab it. Nope. Drop it. Grab it. Nope. Drop it. Grab it. Come on, dude. It's so close. Dude, it's so close. We're getting so close. Okay. Grab it. Drop it. Grab it. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Wait a second. Wait. Okay. That might be the play. Hold on. Hold on, I think I have an idea. Come over here. Drop it. Grab it. Drop it again. No. Alright, we're just gonna stick with the way that I was doing it. Grab it. Drop it. Have it hit a fucking pole and lose your shit. Grab it. Drop it. Grab it. Drop it. Jump! No! It was so close. Grab it. Drop it. Grab it. Come right up to this. Drop it. Jump! Shit. This is gonna take a little bit. Grab it. Drop it. Grab it. Bro, can I just like eat the cheese? Come on now. Drop it. Grab it. Jump drop. Yikes. I have to like look up a YouTube video on how to do this. No! Why did it become small? Shit. Oh my god, bless me. Wait, hold on. What if I... No. Okay. Wait. Oh, that was so close. Okay, hold on. I think I'm starting to get onto something here. So I come over here. I drop it, and then I catch it, and I move back, and then I drop it again. Okay, hold on. I think that might be the play. I just can't catch it so close to myself. Drop it. Catch it. Move back. Drop it. Hold on. Yes! Oh my god. I only get one grab for this. Okay, luckily I've done this a million times. Not really. Okay. Hold on. Maybe I can... Yeah. Damn it. I have to line my cursor up just so perfectly to where it won't... Yes. Yes. Hold on. It needs to be smaller. Wait, hold on. Let me cook. Oh! Okay, now it's super small. Now I just gotta put it in there. I fucking bugged it, but it worked, so... One grab for this. Okay, well that's... easier said than done. Yeah, because I have to somehow get it so small that it'll fit in there. So I can't be close to it, right? So I have to be far away. Just have to find the right spot that makes it small. So what if I try grabbing it like that? And maybe if I... maybe jump? No. Oh yeah, because I can't jump. I only get one grab. So grab it, because that's the only way that I can. I just have to position it so perfectly for it to fit in there. Without it not working the way that it's wanted to. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. It takes a lot of tweaking. Okay, wait, hold on. Maybe if I set it on the glass, it'll fall in. Yes! Oh my god, I'm so smart. Holy smokes. Okay, I get one grab on this. This one I've done a bajillion times. Gotta let it land right about there. Ah, not quite. Okay, back up. Drop it from about right there. That'll land. What? Dude. Okay, hold on. Pick it up. Drop it right there. Damn. Pick it up. Drop it right there. That's the spot. Yup. Yup. Nice. Okay, get me to the next one. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, I only get one grab here, which means I gotta make this one really count. So we're gonna do one of this, and then I have to position myself properly so that it works the way that it needs to. Which, by the way, all of these are so much easier said than done. That right there. Nice. One more. One more, last one, and I only get one grab on it. That was the last one. Okay. This one I know how to do, because I've done it before. Yeah, look at me go. Look at me go. I'm zooming. I'm zooming now. Nice. Nice. Let's go. Hot diggity dog, you know what I'm saying? I'm so grateful for me learning how to speedrun this game. That made that last one so much easier. Anyone else would have been like, what the flip? How do I do this? Shut up. Okay. Ugh, excuse me. Wow, chicka wow wow. Chicka wow 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 chicka wow wow. Chicka wow 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 chicka wow wow. Chicka wow wow. Wow chicka wow wow. Chicka wow 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 chicka wow wow. Chicka wow wow. Okay, 2 grabs, 2 jumps. That is all I am allowed. So essentially what I got from that is I need to line this up ever so perfectly. Okay, that's why I get a second grab on it. I think that, of course I had to fucking bog. Damn it. Okay. So hold on. So I grab it like this. Let it get real big. Come over here. Drop it. This is gonna be a bit harder than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, grab this. Come over here. Line this up so that it doesn't hit anything. Drop it. Grab it. Come over here. Drop it. Jump. Just let myself walk over naturally. Oh, good God. Jump again. Yeah. Okay, 2 grabs, 5 jumps. That's all I'm allowed. So the first one, I need this for. Okay, I absolutely need to do this. Okay. Okay. Do this right here. Okay, wait, hold on. So once I get up there, does it go away? Yeah, it's done. Once I get there. Okay. One, 2. I actually did it in under. Give me that door. Get rid of it. I don't need it. I don't need it or want it. What you gotta say, Glenn Pierce? So that one did not give me a challenge. Good. Because I did not want to challenge myself. If I'm being completely honest. Nice. So there's one more challenge run left. One more challenge left to do for this level. Here, I'll turn voices back up for you guys. And let's listen to Glenn Pierce together. No! I accidentally clicked triangle. Oh, okay, it doesn't matter anymore. Okay. Thank God, dude, because that was... I accidentally clicked triangle, dude. I straight up freaked out. I was like, no. I was like, no, I don't want to redo that. But now I have infinite jumps and whatnot for this, so we're chilling. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Swouse. Oh my God. Go up the door, get it out of here. This isn't a Glenn Pierce's beautiful voice.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'm just popping in to give you a quick update on where you are. We still don't know, but please keep moving forward, and hopefully you prefer frequent updates to being reminded that you are completely lost.
Okay. I am not clicking triangle this time. It's not happening.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and we still can't find you. But you should now have access to a series of elevators that should trigger your subconscious to gradually wake you up. You should also find a variety of emergency exit signs that should lead you to them. Will all of this work? Absolutely.
Easy peasy, lemon
Hello,
squeezy.
my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In the event that this elevator does not wake you up, please don't interact with anything that strikes you as psychologically significant.
All I want to do is be done with these challenges already. That's all I want to do. You just continue the grind of the Platinum Trophy without having restrictions. I really liked the developer one, though, like the developer levels, because I liked listening to all of them talk about how the game was made. Even though it did kind of skip past a lot, if not mostly all of the dialogue.
This is an automated message
okay.
for all patients who attempted to use
2
an alternate
grabs,
pathway
4
to
jumps.
access the next phase of Somnasculpt therapy, but who have become trapped in a dream state paradox instead. Your decisions imply a failure of orientation,
Grab
which
1.
reflects negatively on the standard
Grab 2.
orientation protocol.
Wait, no.
You
1,
will rectify this
2.
failure immediately.
Okay, so when does it end? It ends there. So, grab, drop. Oh shit, I made it too big. That's okay. Grab 1, jump 1, jump 2. Grab 2. Jump 3. Jump 4. That's so bullshit. That is so bullshit. That is so bullshit. No one can tell me otherwise. That was the dumbest thing ever. I should have made that. That's so bullshit. Like, genuinely stupid. Genuinely retarded. Thank you. Alright.
Professional
only
tip,
get 2
the average
jumps
adult
here.
can only withstand 3 to 5 dreams per night. Once this threshold is eclipsed by entering more dreams, your mind will suffer an explosive mental overload,
easier
reorienting
than
you
I
for
thought
the
it'd be.
emergency exit protocol. Please subject yourself to explosive mental overload.
I don't know how to do that. Sorry. Okay, I only get 1 grab
Please
here.
note that a reluctance to volunteer for the risks associated with explosive mental overload implies a misunderstanding of all other solutions.
This one's gonna take me a bit. Kinda like that one level, I forgot which one it was. Damn it, not the one I wanted to grab. I didn't even mean to do that. Okay, give me the top one. Good, good, good. Good. Good-ish, kind of. Please. Please don't be too steep. You're too steep. I'm going to blow my brains out. Hold on. Fuck! Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. God damn it. Hold on. Hold on. I make the thing big. And then do one of these. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at me go. Okay, get 2 grabs and 2 jumps here. Grab 1. 1, 2. Damn it. One. Dude, why the fuck did it jump 3 times? I only remember jumping once, good sir. Okay, 1, 2. Oh my god. That was kind of just a lot of hopefully getting really lucky RNG. That was a lot of just a lucky RNG. At least that last one where it like explodes into all the tiny pieces. I needed good RNG for that. And I didn't get it. I'm joking, I did. Because I'm just better, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, man. Don't ask me. All I know is that I'm playing the game. Dog, okay? That's all that I know. All that I know is that I'm playing the game. Oh, yeah. Shut up, stupid bitch. Alright, now we're on this one. The one that has caused me an extreme pain in the ass.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and despite touring the Waterfall Serenity Zone in the previous section you've just completed, you may still be experiencing feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt. Why do I feel like everything is going wrong, even when the sun is shining?
Okay. We've practiced this one. We've practiced this. We know what to do. We know. We're in the know, okay? We're not completely oblivious. We know what we gotta do, okay? We know what we gotta do. Okay, we've done this before. This is not our first time. was about to say, where the fuck is the thing at? Okay. Alright, I cannot mess this up. I can only get this first try. I can't die. So I messed it up, and I'm going to blow my brains out. Okay. 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 Huzzah. There we go. I just like making that door close right in my face. Because the first time that I saw it happen, I fucking freaked out and basically shat myself. Oh my god, die, 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 die. Oh my god, diets. Diet soda. Okay. Nice. Best jumper in the world. I'm not interacting with that just in case it counts as
my
grab.
name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk more about the feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt I mentioned before. You feel this way because you want the kind of happy life you see all around you, the kind you know everyone else is enjoying. And that's exactly why we're here to help.
Warning. You are advised to subject yourself to explosive mental overload by descending into additional dreams, but have now descended into a dream within a dream instead, disorienting yourself even further. You are responsible for failing to make this crucial distinction.
God damn it, dude. I'm gonna lose my mind, dude. I'm genuinely gonna start tweaking. If I make a YouTube video out of this, I'm probably gonna put like a time lapse of the entire thing, right? And then slow it down once it's the part that when I actually passed it. Probably put like a timer in like the top left or something as well. Just to show how long it fucking took and how long I was fucking tweaking for.
Fart.
Fart is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That is an insane statement to make. You didn't have to get political about it, my guy. Fuck! On a scale of 1 to 10, the amount I want to blow at my brains right now is a pretty solid 11. I'm thinking about just skipping this one entirely. Let's move into the next part. Ow. My knee hurt. Ay. This is a pain in my ass, dude. I've been doing this one for at least a solid 10 minutes, just this one alone. Can't mess this up. Got it. Nice. Okay. Now we gotta get to
my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce,
that I always
and I'd like to talk more about the feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt I mentioned before.
Coming up.
You feel this way because you want the kind of happy life you see all around you.
It's coming up.
The kind you know everyone else is enjoying. And that's exactly why we're here to help.
Because of how long it's taking me to fucking get the platinum for this game, I honestly would not be surprised if
Warning, you were
just, like,
advised to subject
end up
yourself to
having, like,
explosive
10
mental
hours on
overload
this
by
game.
descending into additional dreams, but have now descended into a dream within a dream instead, disorienting yourself
That is my
even
only
further.
grab I'm allowed
You are
to
responsible for failing to make this crucial distinction.
Which means I need to lock in. Okay. Here. Yep, okay. Did my wraparound jump. That was the main cause of concern right there. Was that jump. Okay, now here's where the shit gets annoying. Because the last time I did this jump, I hit something. I didn't this time. Okay, I don't need to jump for anything else.
Did you know that unintentional multi-dream layering occurs
Please.
in less than 1%
Oh my god,
of
it's right
patients?
there. I finally
this
did it.
correlates strongly with the 99%
Oh
of patients who are able
my
to follow
god.
simple instructions from the standard orientation.
Oh my god, that took so long. Thank you, big room. Thank you. Oh my god. Thank god. Thank god. I do not have to deal with that shit anymore. Oh my fucking god. Enjoy avocados. Oh, yay. Okay. Shut all of these alarms off. You do not have a reason for having this many fucking alarms. Okay. Motherfucker, you get back on that button. Okay, 3 grabs, 2 jumps. Let me play the elevator music. Which one is that? I think that's 5. Yeah. 3 grabs, 2 jumps. That's all I got. 1, 2, 3. 1. Ooh. That's gonna be a pain in my ass. I already know it is. 1, 2, 3. Jump! Okay. Jump! Nice. Alright, so now, after this, I have 4 more challenges left. Okay.
Attention.
2 grabs,
Dr.
2
Pierce
jumps.
requires you to note the following risks of dream overexposure. Significant memory loss, both quantitative and qualitative. Hallucinations of dreaded or annoying objects. Unrealistic beliefs about the lengths of hallways. And other side effects which have not yet been discussed.
I don't know how I'm supposed to get 2 grabs on that. Actually, I think I might know. Get real close to it. Get a real big one. We're gonna go all the way into this corner here even. Get one real big one right there. Okay. That could have worked better for us, but this works. Now all we need is another one right about there. Stay. Okay. Stay. Stop moving! Ay, ay, ay. Okay. We gotta make sure that this one is massive. Humongous. That moved too much. You can't move that much. Shut up! Sound like fucking R2-D2. Okay. I have to reset. One, 2. Okay. Hold on. What if we have to go back to the cheese wedge? Another one of those cheese wedge moments. God damn it. Dude, I need these alarms to fucking shut the hell up. I'm genuinely starting to tweak, bro. Well, I need to somehow perfectly line this up. Wait, no I don't. Wait a second. Okay, hold on. One goes right there. Then we get another right there. 1, 2. Ay, ay, ay. Why are you like this? Okay, get to this one, that's right here. Or not, that works as well. Okay, so here's my plan, right? We make this one, we're gonna make this one super big, right? This one's gonna be absolutely massive, right? We're gonna drop it. Gonna get a bit closer. Gonna make this one a tad smaller. Come on, it's so close. Oh my god. It's ever so close. Get me up here. Come on, just let me in, dude. Oh my god. Hold on, what if I do it like this? Shit, I wasted a jump. Okay, what if I do it like this? Hold on. Hurry. Grab it like that. And then I grab it again like that. 1 jump. 2 jump. Yeah! Look at the smiley face guy. Look at the smiley face friend. Okay, I only get 1 grab on this. Luckily, I'm an expert at this, and I know what to do. Now I just gotta hope that that they'll move. I think I might have made this apple too big. Wait, hold on, I can just move it right there? Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, I only get 1 grab on this. Luckily, that's how you're supposed to complete it anyway. I think you legit have to complete it with only 1 grab in the main game as well, so this does not matter too much. At least this was the only way that I found to actually beat that level, was with that.
Warning. Dr. Pierce is
ways.
frantically submitting numerous spelling and grammar mistakes into the standard orientation protocol in a desperate attempt to counsel you. I have no subroutine to correct these errors, but I cannot compromise the integrity of the standard orientation protocol. You will not receive these messages. They would not make sense regardless.
I know how to do it, kind of. Shit. Go, those stack on top of each other like that, which let me get up here. Wait, no, I'm supposed to go this way. Whoops.
Attention. Dr. Pierce continues to input significant errors. I will interpret his basic ideas. Hello, my introductions are redundant. I am a real doctor who went to doctor school. VR has never been a mistake. I can help you, but I also do not know how. Transmission ends.
Hello, name is my Pierce Dr. Glenn. To the Somnosculpt Welcome Experience, team of your care leader patient years 10 development. Conditions struggle you whatever with? Professional invention. Edge science with cutting, a tomorrow can bright. And buts, no ifs or, luck good.
Okay. That was the end of that one. Now we are on to the next. We are getting ever so close to the end of this fucking game, which means we are getting ever so close to the end of this fucking part of the challenge run. Not challenge run. Whoops. Plat run. Oh, yikes. Okay, shut this fucking alarm up. I won't listen to it.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. This is a notification that you have reappeared on our monitoring system after a prolonged absence. Please continue to do whatever you did most recently, and discontinue whatever you were doing immediately prior to that.
Come on, let me in, bro. I'm assuming that you could probably jump up here, yes? Yeah, okay, so that's how you get 2 jumps right there. Alright. Let's retry this then. I made that too big. And that time too small. Okay, let's get a bit closer. Okay. Nice.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In addition to continuing and discontinuing as mentioned earlier, please also disregard any unsettling experiences that you may have recently had. Everything should have now reverted to being soothing and therapeutic. If this is not the case, you may be receiving this message in error.
Wait, that's right, I can't jump. Oh, that was a perfect run as well.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to read you my favourite inspirational quote by me. The worst thing you can do is focus on negativity. It won't spare you from the cage of death, the pain of disease, the cruelty of time, the cold shell of human nature, or the
I made that too big. Way too big. God damn it. I meant to drop it. Oh god, this is what I was worried about, this one.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 823 emergency protocols. This will assist us greatly in improving the system for future patients. Congratulations! Anyway, you're now headed in the right direction, and we should be able to initiate the emergency exit protocol shortly.
Yep, this one is gonna take me a bit.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 823 emergency protocols. This will assist us greatly in improving the system. Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 823 emergency protocols. This will assist us greatly in improving the system for future patients. Congratulations! Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 823 emergency protocols. This will assist us greatly in improving the system for future patients. Congratulations! Anyway, you're now headed in the right direction, and we should be able to initiate the emergency exit protocol shortly.
Okay. Hold on, I'm getting somewhere.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 823 emergency protocols. This will assist us greatly in improving the system for future patients. Congratulations! Anyway, you're now headed in the right direction, and we should be able to initiate the emergency exit protocol shortly.
Fucking fall, man. Okay, how close am I to the wall? Very close. So close, in fact, I'm 80% sure that, I'm not escaping this.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 823 emergency protocols. This will assist us greatly in improving the system for future patients. Congratulations! Anyway, you're now headed in the right direction, and we should be able to initiate the emergency exit protocol shortly.
No, why'd you fall? Why'd you fall?
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 823 emergency protocols. This will assist us greatly in improving the system for future patients. Congratulations. Anyway, you're now headed in the right direction, and we should be able to initiate the emergency exit protocol shortly.
Can I grab the house from here? Oh my god, I can. Wait, hold on. Oh, that's gonna fall forever. Oh, that's gonna be falling for a while. Oh, that's gonna be falling for a real while. Oh, good god. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I know what to do now. I have to grab the house while I'm in the keyhole.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 823 emergency protocols. This will
You know,
assist us
Dr. Glenn
greatly
Pierce, you
in
sound
improving the system
extremely
for future
passive-aggressive,
patients.
dog.
Congratulations. Anyway, you're now headed in the right direction, and we should be able to initiate the emergency exit protocol shortly.
Okay, at least I'm not timed for this. Jesus Christ, this is taking a while though, holy shit. Hold on, it counted. It counted! It counted! It counted. It counted. I'm just gonna assume that it counts. Alright. Let me go back in time and see what happened. Okay, so I went into the house, then it counted and gave me 4, and then I jumped. And because I hadn't fully finished it yet, I think, or let it fully finish a loading, it just killed itself in a way.
Emergency exit protocol initiated. Please prepare to conclude your Somnasculpt experience in 10, 9, 8. Error. Error logged by.
Orientation protocol.
Stand by for analysis.
Error analysis complete. You are exhibiting signs consistent with an increase in fear, hopelessness, and frustration. This is inconceivable, as Somnasculpt therapy is proven to correlate with a decrease in these emotions. Hypothesis: patient was improperly oriented. Conclusion: impossible. Reformulating. Improved hypothesis: patient requires additional Somnasculpt therapy. Conclusion: emergency exit protocol cannot proceed. Emergency exit protocol has been emergency destroyed. Instruction: continue with Somnasculpt therapy indefinitely on an independent basis, as all orientation resources have been exhausted. This concludes your standard orientation protocol. Goodbye.
Ugh.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. Thank you for completing the Somnosculpt Standard Orientation Protocol. Before you begin the first phase of therapy, I'd like to briefly describe the finite and fragile nature of the dream state. Of course, nothing is more challenging than the difficulty of changing perspective, of fundamentally altering your perceptions in a way that will enable you to face dire, trial-by-fire scenarios with solutions that could not be found otherwise.
Grabs 4 jumps. So you're telling me this entire time I was just Jesus?
Finally, while we respect the unique progress of every patient, you must understand that it is possible to completely exhaust your supply of dreams, thereby entering a state in which you will not be able to wake up, even with the help of triggering mechanisms. Please listen carefully for the sound of an alarm clock, which will automatically play if you are approaching a destabilizing dream weight.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
This is highly unusual. It appears you have entered the Somnasculpt diagnostic framework. Patients do not have access to this dream. This is highly unusual. It appears you have entered the Somnasculpt diagnostic framework. Patients do not have access to this dream. Diagnostic warning. Unrealistic use of dream objects may result in dream integrity fail states. Please paradox from creating any refrains. Explosive dream overload may result. Please paradox overload. Please overload for dream explosion. Exclusion dream overcall frame.
First one done.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and many years ago, I had a dream. I found myself in a place where I understood that each of us begins as nothing, where everything I perceived was shaped by seeing it exactly the way I wanted to. White space. But in white space, I also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine. Because with a lifetime of life itself behind me, and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy as it used to be. You're well beyond dreaming now, and further out than anyone has ever come back from. But we hope that you won't get discouraged. After all, if this is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a place where a different point of view could make anything possible? Isn't that why you came here?
This entire time you could have put it on 2 of them and I didn't even know this. Might be too far away from the door. It was too far away from the door. That is what I have to do though, so. That's gonna cover the door, is it not? I guess it's not. I have to try to get just so perfectly on it. This is gonna take a bit. I could get here and then jump. It's gonna take so much longer than I'd like it to. I did an oopsie daisy. Okay, let me make it a bit smaller. Maybe? And then move to the corner? No, because I made it too small. Okay, I don't want to make it that small. I want to make it small, but not that small. So maybe here is good. Move to this corner, right over here. Or maybe move to here. Yeah, okay. Then do a little bit of some maneuvering. Drop it. Nice. That should be perfect right there. Yes, sir. I did it! I got the motherfucking trophy. Holy shit, dude. That was the trophy. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh, that took so long. How long did that take? See if I can figure out how long it took real quick. 3 hours to do that. It took me 3 hours to complete both of those. Both the narration, like the director's narrative, and the challenge run. Which means this game is approximately an hour 30 in length. Holy shit. Alright. I think that's enough of the stream for today. Thank you all for watching. I might stream this again later and stay up late and finish it. But I know we didn't play too much. I mean, we only got 2 trophies out of that, but listen, man, that made me fully complete the new modes thing. So I have both of them. They're both ultra rare. The Mindful, the one that I just got, has a 1.2 percentage. And the biggest fan one, the finished developer commentary mode, has a 1.9 percentage. And that's also ultra rare. So, listen, man, we got stuff done today. We got shit done today. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you either later or in the next stream, whenever that is. See ya.